Another one. Dusty Rhodes, Nature Boy Ric Flair for the World Heavyweight title. And Bob, once again, a tremendous match between tremendous athletes. I think we'll notice right now, as you see Dusty Rhodes with a great tackle on Ric Flair, that Dusty Rhodes, the left leg that was injured, or I guess re-injured 2 days prior, heavily taped, heavily bandaged, and you know what Ric Flair's going to do.
He went right at it right there.
Going after the leg of Dusty Rhodes. Now, we're well into the match right now. Both men down on the floor. But think about this, Bob, and we've talked about it before already. Dusty Rhodes, less than a year ago, we all thought he wouldn't wrestle. And he came back to win the World Heavyweight title for the third time. He's back in again against Flair, knowing the leg is severely hurt. He won't admit to it, but you know the leg's in a lot of pain. But coming right back again, this great athlete coming back to defend the NWA World Heavyweight title.
As you said, it was tremendous odds that he would ever wrestle again. He beat those odds, and he came back just showing you what kind of insides Dusty Rhodes is made of. But to go through it again like he's doing here in this match.
And obviously, Dusty Rhodes in a lot of pain right now as Flair's in the center of the ring. You see capacity crowd in St. Louis jammed all around between these two athletes going after the #1 title in the world today. Now Dusty coming back in, and once again you see what Flair does. Goes right to that left leg, pulling, tugging, putting all the pressure on the leg, and now up against the ropes, Bob.
One of the ropes as he got in and high off, all of his weight down across that leg again. Trying again, I think, Tony, very obvious to me that he's trying to permanently injure Dusty Rhodes.
We got to remember, it wasn't 2 days ago before this that Tully Blanchard came in with the chair. Flair,
well, he's in tremendous pain.
He really is. And you know, Flair knows exactly what he's doing. He always knows exactly what he's doing when he's in the ring. Still working on the leg of Dusty Rhodes. Now, Dusty still, you think, any regular wrestler at this time would have said, I've had enough, but Dusty continues to stay into the match, even though Flair continues to work on that leg. Now, Dusty, watch this. You talking about a phenomenal athlete. After all the pain as he has suffered, he comes right back up with the elbow on top of the head of Flair. He is on his feet at this time. And Flair once again gets the advantage right back to the corner. Now a reversal. And a clothesline, the same move that he used 2 days ago to win the match. And now the referee making the count.
He counted three, but look at the leg.
The leg of Ric Flair, the left leg is over the rope at this time. Dusty Rhodes has his back turned, thinking he is still the heavyweight champion of the world, but the referee saying no, the match continues. The tackle on the leg. Flair went right to the leg once again. And now the famous move by Nature Boy Ric Flair, the figure 4 leg lock. Now, considering what has all happened to Dusty Rhodes, the pain has to be just unbearable at this time. Right in the center of the ring, Dusty Rhodes has to stick it out, get to the ropes as best he can. Now, remember, the match is continuing. Flair's leg was on the ropes, as you saw right at the bottom of the screen. Now you see in your picture, beating on the bottom on the mat is Magnum TA. Coming down, knowing that Dusty is in a tremendous amount of pain right now, coming down to try and help his partner, encourage him on. Just standing there in case, something, severe would happen.
Unbelievable that he could stand it for this length of time.
Dusty still in it, still with Ric Flair. As we watch the referee checking with Dusty at all times because Flair has it. Now look at the right hand of Dusty Rhodes.
He's trying to turn him, I think, at this point, Tony.
Getting a third, maybe a fourth wind at this time. Trying to call up everything inside of him to turn around that figure 4 leg lock and then reverse it on Ric Flair. Look at Dusty. The fans encourage him on, and here we go, Bob.
And he got it right there.
Turn it around, and Flair reverses again. Turns it right around. Flair grabs the top rope right there, all of his weight down on the leg. And right there, as quick as that, a 3-second count. And Ric Flair is the heavyweight champion of the world once again. As Dusty Rhodes, obvious the pain as Magnum comes in, just the pain just blocked him out right there as Flair used the ropes coming right down with that figure 4. And for once again, the heavyweight champion of the world is Nature Boy Ric